this recorded?
That?
I think so. I mean, I haven't seen anything yet, so.
Yeah, pretty cool to watch, though, isn't it?
It's interesting.
Well, I use that thing around the house, man. Like, if the dryer breaks, I know where it's leaking from.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually found, like, holes in the roof. Like.
Have you really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, landlord came over, after a nasty storm, and he was kind of like, do you have any of that ghost hunting equipment where it's like, I was like, I got thermal, we can get up there if you want. He's like, that's what I was about to ask, if you had a thermal camera.
Oh, no kidding, that's really cool.
So we went out there and we found a couple of shingles that were missing, some holes. So, pretty cool.
So when was the last time somebody caught some movement on this? You said it's only like a handful of times a year.
So the last one I caught was just a few months ago. And the interesting thing was it was during the summertime, and I had a heat anomaly moving across the screen, which didn't make any sense. So
because you're looking for cold.
Technically, but a heat anomaly normally means that a cold spot's generating nearby. But this heat anomaly was moving, like it was a blob moving. So I was like, this is weird. So I was watching it frame by frame, but when the heat blob moved out of the way, right behind it was a full black figure, like standing there.
That's really wild.
So, and it was there for a split second, and if I wasn't going frame by frame, I may have missed it. But the next night, I actually had a fireman on the door that's used to this technology.
Yeah.
So I just handed him the short video, and I said, tell me what you see. And it was like a, 30-second video. Yeah. So he's watching it. He's like, that heat anomaly is weird. He's like, heat doesn't do that. I'm like, I know. Keep watching. So he just kept watching. He's like, you have a person standing at the end of this like road. And,
wow.
Yeah. So he was basically able to verify it for me.
That's neat to have somebody who doesn't do this.
Right.
Point that. That's really cool.
I sent it to my business partner too. Like, he's in California. He's another ghost hunter.
Oh, okay.
So I sent it to him that same night, and he was just like, "Holy shit!" Like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really wild. That would be exciting. Hard not to go near the cars.
I know.
With this one.
Well, we're actually fortunate that we actually have some pockets to go into. Most Saturday nights, this place is packed.
Is it really?
Yeah, and we're stuck in the middle. Like, and I try
Yeah.
to make it as short as possible, just
Yeah.
because it gets, you know, it looks funny out here with us just recording everything and
Yeah.
walking around like a bunch of weirdos.
Right.
Yeah, but
That's cool. I might try that little corner since that was the slave area. I
um,
mean, it's hard with the cars and stuff there.
right. Well, as long as you're, you know, just leaving it at that belly level like you are.
Yeah, like
most
maybe I'll do
people are
this
okay.
and go over there real
That
quick.
way. Of course, the people on the corner are all.
Yes, they are. That's really cool though.
Picked, temperature, grass, soil, assist, aid.
Yeah. I guess that's the intention.
You looking for ghosts?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a tour, so.
But you're not videotaping and look back at it?
All different kind of recordings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
What did I ask you if you were videotaping?
He asked if I wanted to be careful what I said. He asked if we were looking for ghosts.
Oh, did
Yeah. So yeah, I said I don't know what I'm doing, but he's like I'm not noticing anything. He said to keep it recording, so I'm gonna stop. Like a red blob. And he said, which was odd. And right behind it was a dark spot. And he said he showed on this one tour, he showed it to this fireman guy who knows how this heat sensing equipment works, the thermal imaging and stuff. He's like, something doesn't look right about that red blob. Then he saw the figure behind. He's like, that's a person. And the fireman said that.
Oh.
Like,
Why is the wall hot?
maybe it was in the sun all day,
Oh, maybe.
even though it's white. But like, I don't see any. Like, there goes that car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see anything. It's kind of hard doing this.
Yeah.
So, are you noticing any change?
Nah. I mean, a little bit. Not since that one flash.
Yeah.
So no,
Yeah.
I heard "Don't Stop,"
Okay.
"Godly," "I Will Always Love You." Yeah. "America" and Dad. What was the other one?
I wasn't paying attention to what you're saying now. I was looking at this camera.
You said it back to me like 3 times.
I don't remember. Sorry.
It's okay.
I have my list.
Yeah. Where you go?
Johnny?
How far back did you get to Johnny?
Like
When we left.
not long after we started moving.
So that's Big Johnny. Okay.
20. Like the number.
Oh, 20.
Either 6 or 6 months.
When did you get the 6 months?
Like halfway through.
Okay.
Rich. Obviously money rich or like Richard or something.
Sure.
Fall catch. Time. Die young. Chance.
Crystal, can I see your glasses?
And I don't know, you said nothing political, but Democrats.
Here comes the other group.
Disregard that one. No. Do you want to know why the number 20 is relevant directly after the name Johnny?
Give it to me.
His jersey number. Look at that.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that was his first jersey number. So, again, I've already told you I hate sports, and I had to memorize this crap so I can repeat it back when it does show up. So, in 1947, it was just you play for a football team, no offense, no defense. Defense and offense didn't start until 1948, which means they had to give out new numbers. So, kind of give out the new numbers. So his second jersey number, because he went to the defensive end, was 52. So sometimes you get 20, 52, and then his name, just so he can let me know that it's different over 810. Kind of take that for his word. We're going to go with you on a new experiment. You ready?
Yeah.
So turn your volume all the way down. I don't know how well it's going to work in here with all of these people, but we're going to try it anyway.
Especially in the spring.
And then you're going to put your head. When you get the end from your headset, you're going to hang on your ear pods and sit down.
No, that doesn't really sound scary, but it's very real.
Turn that all the way down.
All over this alleyway.
Okay, put your headphones on slowly. We'll see why in a minute.
So why is it
Wherever you point the microphone is where you get the most sound. I just handed her a voice recorder that can hear a frog fart from a mile away. And water and apparently equipment dropping.
Of course, boy.
So, with that, this is what we would call a live EVP session. Like, normally you would look for voices, but we're not necessarily doing that in this alley. You'll see what we're looking for once we actually get rolling. I'm sorry, Joy. What were your words that you had on the word list on the way here?
Song, addition, gently. Purchase, intellectual, leave me. Warm, Alexandra.
When did you get Alexandra? Here?
Right before as we were leaving.
Okay. I'll reveal why that's relevant here.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Alexander?
Because you're ghost hunting. Didn't I say something else was relevant to what you said? Just that Johnny and the 20 was relevant to me.
Yeah.
But you did say the number 6, as in 6 months, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just going to put that one in the back of the Rolodex right now, just because that goes to a story I don't like. I'll wait for 2 to 3 more clues before I even reveal what the hell's going on with that. She came through last night, and I wasn't real happy about it. Like, she would not stop. So I was kind of like, all right, I guess I'm forced to tell you this story. The story's cursed, so I don't always like to tell the damn story. So, yeah, Chris was looking like, yeah, let's
That
hope she
song
doesn't come
was
through.
playing the whole entire way here.
It was actually what?
I don't need that.
Yeah.
It was What Doesn't Kill You called you 6 months later.
Right.
That was
Super
the
great.
song. That's the song.
Yeah.
So with this location, this is Philadelphia Alley. This used to be called Duelers Alley. This is where some of the duels used to occur for the city of Charleston. I said some of the duels because it was illegal. They had to find hiding spots. This happened to be one of them. So let's kind of get into it. A doctor moves here from Rhode Island. His name is Dr. Joseph Brown Ladd. This is the guy that follows me around. I told you I tried to take this guy out of my route. He follows me around, so he's the guy I gave the code word to, so I knew that he was nearby, and I figured I might as well keep his damn origin story in play. Moving on. I said his name slowly, by the way, because if the song Brown Eyed Girl shows up for us while we're here, it's not coincidence, it's part of his name. We get it all the time. I'm just not surprised by it anymore. moving on. Doc moves here because he's supposed to get married to his fiancee Amanda. She just inherited a lot of money from her dead parents. She has an attorney helping her out with all of the cash flow. The attorney thinks that Dr. Ladd is just after Amanda's money. He tells Amanda to get rid of the doctor. So Doc moves here to prove that he's not after her cash. So, on his way into town, he had a coachman. The coachman set him up to be robbed and killed. It's like having a bad Uber driver in today's world. Sorry, when we get teens, I try to overkill for the explanations on things. Not that you don't know what the hell a coachman is, but it's still fun to say and us for us adults to giggle about it. Moving on. Somebody's walking by and seeing what was about to happen. The person walking by was named Ralph Isaacs. What are Ralph's initials?
All right.
Well,
R.I.
you got the connection. R.I., but the doctor's from Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Two different characters. Sometimes we get the letters R.I. depending on what devices we're using. I like to know who it's coming from. Most of the time it comes from. You come see a guy like me with all this equipment, and you brought great-great-grandpa with you, and he wants to get a message through. You think he's going to try to do it to you directly? No, he's going to go to the guy with all the equipment. So anytime that anything has ever followed me, it's been because you guys brought a long-lost relative that was trying to make something go through.
Really?
And it's usually not, it doesn't go well with my epilepsy at all. So there's a reason why there's little satchels to kind of keep everything in place. But Doc found a loophole. He doesn't leave the city, but he's not going home with me either. So I don't worry about him. He's not harmful. But I guess getting back to, our whistling ghost guy here. I told you the stories were going to get darker, so let's kind of go into the dark part of this. Doc and Ralph go see plays together. They can't sit next to each other because the doctor makes more money. That's the hierarchy of Charleston. So one night they go see a play together, and they're walking home discussing the new actress that they just saw out of the play. Doc thought she was fantastic. Well, Ralph thought she was shit. So they start arguing, and then Ralph is insulting the doctor's fiance back home in Rhode Island. It got pretty nasty between the two of them, and then they went home. The next morning, Ralph went to the newspaper and placed an ad in the paper telling the whole city of Charleston what he thought of the doctor. You're a disgrace to society kind of shit. Like really bad Instagram posts in today's world. So, Doc saw the ad. He rebutted. Let's go to Dueler's Alley. Somebody's going to die. All this over an actress, by the way, just pointing out how dumb she was in the 1780s. So, two gents came down here, back to back. They took their 10 paces away from each other and they turned. Doc pointed his gun in the air and he shot his one bullet. He didn't want to kill his friend. He just needed the courage to show up. He just wanted to settle the argument. But Ralph has his one bullet, and he did shoot the doctor. It didn't kill him. Where do you think he shot him? Where at in the leg? In the kneecap. Good job. Look at you. Brownie points. So.
Things you learn
She's a convict.
So.
She usually shoots me.
Shoot people in the kneecap. Nice.
That's how she ended up there.
because that's the only thing I can reach.
I was going to go there. Thank you for doing it for me. So, but I want you to think about this. What you don't know is that this took place in the 17th reality. So let's talk about how I got in trouble, because Joy really wants to know how I get my ass in trouble, so she can give it, like, dish it right back to me, right? More history. Quick one on this one, though. There used to be a wall right about where those people are standing up there. Now, the reason why that wall was there, we're going further back in time, by the way, further than Dueler's Alley. That wall was to keep in the light, and tickets were way cheaper back then, and I called my partner, because I can't take my normal route, I'm freaking out, so I call him up so I can learn something, and he's laughing on the phone. He's like, you can't go down that far, I got the city complaint, figure it out. And he hung up. I'm like, oh, shit. So I came out with my group down the alleyway, and I said, I can't take you where I normally take you. We're going to go up and around the corner. I've never had anything happen at this location where I'm taking you because I'm into vampires, not pirates. Now, I would normally tell you a pirate story next, but we've been kicked out of there too. But if I tell you we're going to discuss pirates in Charleston, who do you think we're going to talk about? Blackbeard, thank you.
Yeah.
For not saying Jack Sparrow, by the way. No, you get that answer all the time. But I did not tell them who we were going to be discussing, but somebody heard the name Anne coming out of a spirit box. I didn't tell them it was going to be Anne Bonny, famous female pirate. So I was like, oh, maybe we're going to get something. I took them around the corner, told them what I did know. Somebody else heard the number 300 coming out of another spirit box. Wrote it down. No idea what it means. Just wrote it down. Researched it. We were there November 28th of 2020. Anne Bonny's trial for piracy was November 28th of 1720. We were there on the exact 300th anniversary of her piracy.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah, you guys were all like, that's great. I was quite pissed. Let me explain. So, all of my education is in writing, everybody, which means I love to research. I'm not bragging about my education, even though I probably should, but I love to research. The problem with pirate stories is that they were written 100 years after the days of Blackbeard and Anne Bonny. And then 200 years later, we have Jack Sparrow and Disney Channel. There's a lot of grapevine effect. which means I had to read a shit ton of books to be able to get through it, watch all the documentaries. I played all the damn video games just to get a different version of the story to try to match things up. I had this great story going. It was actually one of my big finales one year, but we're not allowed over there. So why am I telling you all this crap? We're literally going to be right next door to it. See, it ever does happen. That's why. So.
Ground, liberty, ground, don't belong, Abigail, centering less, scatter among.
Okay. Landry, did you hear anything? You were focused on me? Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really listening. I was listening to your stories.
Well, she has the word child on there, and that's part of the story I don't like. So I was kind of like, I'm almost grateful that she didn't hear anything in real time. I was actually pretty surprised that other ghost kind of, and we had like the come look at me, and then we had like 3 major clues to that story that are very definitive. I was like, damn it. So it's kind of, it was one of those instances. It's cursed to females, and that's why I don't like telling the story. Every other ghost story tells it, not knowing the curse. So I do this for a living. They're doing this as a side hustle. I just take things very, very seriously. So pretty weird in there, huh?
Yeah, because you hear all different conversations all around. Yeah.
Let's catch up to them and get where we're going. And plus, see the little top of the box? It tells you how long it's been recording. Like, let's get in the cemetery.
Nothing.
This is on lockdown until like 10 a.m. tomorrow. I've had to do it. Don't ask me how many times, but I've had to do it. It's durable. Don't worry about it being beat up.
However, something happened where a couple pirates got hung, and that graveyard back there, and that's when the truce was broken. Blackbeard attacked the city, cut off some chicken wings for approximately 5 days.
One thing, it's certainly spooky looking with the Spanish moss and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of, like, for a graveyard, it's a great look.
Yeah.
Where Big John is buried. Remember the football player we talked about at the beginning? Yet I keep getting clues when I'm over here. I get 55, I get his jersey numbers, I get his birthday, I'll get Big and then John. So somebody heard Big something, right? So you can't hear us anymore? What color is a blue banana? Awesome, they can't hear me. It is 11:21. Henry, Timrod, I need you to push through. I got 3 ladies out here. I know that you're not always happy about 3 ladies sitting here, but you know how this works. So, Henry, we're going to start off with why are we here? What's inside the building?
When do we start?
We've already started.
Oh.
Yeah, just start repeating whatever you hear. Henry, there's something inside this building that belongs to you. And they only show it on a certain holiday. I'm going to go right to it. It's very noisy out here, Henry. I know you don't like the noise out here either.
40.
Henry. I'm going to go straight to the question again. There's something inside this building that belongs to you. Can you tell us what that thing is?
Car.
No. Henry, are you inside the building or outside tonight? I wouldn't be surprised if you're inside. It's pretty noisy out here.
Countries.
Joy, you just seeing that galaxy in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Henry. It's getting...
Close my eyes.
Henry, it's the month of October, and I know this isn't the best month for you. Both he and his son both died in the month of October. It's sometimes we don't get anything for a while, just because he's like mourning himself and his son. So Henry, we're
Friday
3. Sorry, sometimes I repeat everything so it picks up on the mic, because sometimes they try to stay quiet once I tell them, like, if you're too loud. Henry, I brought my light with me. Do you want to play the light game?
They.
Henry, I got a light right in front of me. Can you tell me what color that light is?
I gotta go.
Where do you have to go, Henry? I'll leave this up for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Henry, if you hear the word in the frequencies of the color, just to verify that you're here.
1,000.